Well, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. You guys have been asking for an update. A lot of messages saying what's going on with the 450. Instagram, some text messages, some emails, a lot of comments on my Chev video that I'm sitting in right now. I'm in the GMC. Update instantly. You guys wanted an update right away, so that's what I'm doing. So I literally 10 minutes ago just got the phone call that the truck is ready to go. Yesterday was 2 weeks since I dropped it off. They've had the parts since last Wednesday. They were hoping to get it done on Friday, then they were hoping to get it done yesterday, and then they just called and said it's finished. So this video is actually going to be posted before, because I'm going to post this video like right away. This video is going to be posted before the video that I was already making, which will include some of the updates on the truck and some of the running around that I had to do because the truck was not fixed. It was not ready. So when you watch this video, keep in mind that the video you're going to watch after that was actually before this. So just keep that all in mind. But I wanted to get you guys updated right away because I know that if I posted another video before this one, it would just be a bunch of questions. So I got a couple errands I got to run yet, and then I'm going to go home and see if Ashley can run me to the dealership, and I will show you guys what's going on. I want to take it for a decent little drive, and I want to make sure that everything is working the way that it's supposed to work. So I guess let's go pick this thing up and hope for the best. I really want to love this truck, but it has been giving me problems since day one, and hopefully what got replaced will solve all those issues. Not all of them, because a lot of the issues is fit and finish and rattles and shakes inside the truck and door seals and all kinds of crap like that I've had to deal with. But the mirrors extending by themselves, my ABS module clicking, you know, crap like that. Hopefully that's all taken care of, and the truck will be hiccup free from here on out, because when that truck is working, man, it is a hell of a beast, I can tell you that. Well, okay everybody, here we are sitting in the 450. So I have not started it yet. The truck is cold. Let's check it out. Oh. Look at that. An engine light is on. It has been at the dealer for 2 weeks. And they didn't clear the code or something? Man. Well, I got my iDash at home. I'll see what that does. All right, so we're off, and I gotta tell you, I'm instantly not impressed. Like, I don't know what to say right now. I honestly don't know what to say right now. I just got the truck back, and the engine light is still on. They must have started it up and seen that the light was on, but that light's been intermittent, so maybe it wasn't on. So maybe, I don't know. I can't blame them, I guess, but yeah, anyway. Well, we're cruising. Everything's going good so far. We'll hope for the best here. Alright folks, so what was the problem? A lot of you guys guessed what it was, and a lot of you guys guessed something else that you thought it was, that it actually wasn't. So no, it was not the CP4 pump. It's not the fuel pump. If this was the fuel pump, I would not have this truck back right now. That's for sure. It wouldn't even be close to being ready to be picked up yet. So what was it? It was the fuse panel, aka the battery junction box. A lot of you guys mentioned that. Dirty Max Jack, he just put a video out with his 450, and his was the same issue. His was affecting his wipers. So mine was a bit different. So I went out and started my truck one morning. It failed on me 100% on a Saturday. Wednesday of that week, I came out to start my truck, and all the lights were on in my dash, and I could smell this electrical smell. So it wouldn't even crank. It wouldn't start. No crank, no start. So I thought, okay, maybe I left the lights on inside or the door open or something. I'll go boost it. So I went over to get my FJ to boost it, and my FJ was dead because Bauer was in there playing around and left the lights on or wipers on or radio or something and killed the battery in that. So I said, well, I'll go back over to the truck. So I came back over to the truck and it started, but it said the DEF message. Speed will be reduced to 80 kilometers an hour in 80 kilometers. Add DEF, basically. But I had over half a tank of DEF in the truck, and that obviously was not the problem. But I added another jug into it, and it still had the light on, even though it was full at this point. I got down to about 59 kilometers to when it would basically limp mode, and it went away. It just corrected itself. So then the truck was working fine, and Saturday I was driving, and I was on my way home. It said service charging system now, and then within 2 minutes it started acting up, what you guys seen in the last video. So then that was it. Monday morning I tried to get it to dealership, and it broke down on me again. So I called roadside, they came, picked it up, and here we are. So typically what happens is water gets in to the underside of the fuse panel, and there's two harnesses that plug into the bottom of it, and those connections corrode, creating the electrical problem, causing all this stuff to happen. So that did happen with mine, but mine was extreme. So when I tried to start it that day and I smelled the smell, I popped the hood and I could see smoke coming from the fuse panel. So I popped the cover off the fuse panel, and there was one fuse where the smoke was coming from. So I pulled that fuse, and the bottom side of it was burnt. But all that fuse seemed to control was my interior lights and extending tow mirrors. That's all that I could find that it controlled. And if you remember, I've had issues when it's wet or whatever with my mirrors extending out by themselves and the motor running continuously. And then my ABS module click, 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 clicking. So that fuse was the one that controlled all this stuff. So there's been an issue there for a while. So that's what I was saying, that hopefully what they did fixes all those issues, because it burnt a hole. It melted the bottom of the battery junction box, aka fuse panel, and it burnt a hole in the harness. I'm going to try to put the photos of that up for you guys, but if not, if I can't get them transferred to my computer from my phone, because sometimes that acts up, I'll show you a video. I'll just pull my phone out and record what it actually looks like. Alright guys, so my phone's doing the funky thing. It won't allow me to transfer the photos over, but you can see right there where my thumb is, that's where it melted the bottom side of the fuse panel, the battery junction box. And this is what it did to the harness. So it burnt a hole right in the harness. And that is, this burn spot is right beneath where that 30 amp fuse is that was burnt, and that controlled my wipers. But yeah, check that out. That's what it did to the harness. So that was a much bigger job than just replacing the battery junction box. I did reset my code on the truck with my iDash, so hopefully that takes it away. But yeah, pass this information on, because a lot of people are having issues with this right now, and Ford is not stepping up to do a recall on these, which they absolutely should be, because this is a nightmare, trust me. Alright guys, so when I get back to the house, I'll take you out. Hopefully we still got some daylight left. I'll take you out and I'll show you you know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna take the cover off, but I'll show you where the fuse panel is, battery junction box. That's what it was. Engine light's still on. I could start the truck tomorrow morning and the engine light might not be on. So I definitely need to still get that addressed. That's still a problem. So I still have an engine light. I still have something going on, because they would have cleared the codes. Like, I would think they would have cleared the codes, but I will use my iDash to clear them, and then who knows, maybe they won't come back. I don't have the pedal monster plugged in right now, so I know that that's not the problem. The truck still does have to go back because of this seatbelt module has been messing up since day one. The rattle over in the pillar, that's still there. That hasn't been addressed yet. That still shakes and rattles and goes on like crazy every time you hit a bump. And the seal in the back there is falling down again, as you guys can see. So we still got some issues with this truck, but hopefully I can use it now. Hopefully I can use it now, because I need to haul my 95 tomorrow. So again, when you watch this video, keep in mind of what I had to go through last night to get everything situated the way I needed to, because I did not have this truck still. It's been a pain, honestly. My wife actually said to me on the way here, she asked me, she said, what's the percent that you think that what they did is going to fix the problem? And I said, honestly, I think 95 to 100% this should fix the issues I've had with the truck. And she was like, I don't know. I got a feeling that you're gonna keep having problems. If I have one more issue with this truck, it is gone. Whether Ford is, I'm gonna get a lawyer and get Ford to buy it back, or I'm gonna trade it in, or I'm gonna sell it. And I can tell you right now that my next truck will not be a Ford. It will not be a Ford. My next truck would hands down be a Ram. I would buy a Ram 3500 next. Hands down. Why the hell not? Like, I've had good experience with Ford. My 350 is great. My 550 has been great. My 250 was great. My 350 Platinum 2020, that one did leave me alongside the road for a little bit with that DEF issue. So my last two trucks have had problems. I don't like the trend. So if I have another, this truck acts up and I gotta buy another one, it's a Ram. Alright guys, so here it is right here. So underneath that cover is your fuse panel, which is also, they call the battery junction box. Beneath that, there's two harnesses that plug into the bottom of that. So the bottom of this box burnt a hole right into the harness below it. Everything smells good right now. So hopefully that is it. Hopefully that is it. No more issues with this truck. Other than the crap I still gotta get fixed. I'll reset that light tomorrow. Hopefully that works out okay. Stay tuned. Second part of the video before this will be with this, going to pick up my machine. Anyway guys, for now that's gonna do it. Wish me luck. Stay tuned. So, you know, Ford really needs to step up and acknowledge that this is an issue. There's supposedly a TSB out on this, but no recall. And by now, there's enough problems that there needs to be a recall. Ford needs to step up and take care of this. My payments do not stop when this issue is going on. I'm losing revenue. I'm chasing around to switch trucks around. Guys are losing work. All kinds of stuff. Ford, they just keep getting their money. I just keep paying them even though the truck is down. So for 2 weeks, I should have those 2 weeks of payments off. So my payment for this month should be half as much as what it actually should be. But you know that's not gonna happen. But anyway guys, that's enough, I guess. That's all I'm gonna say. Hopefully we have good luck going forward, or this thing's gone. But for now, it's fixed. So until next time, take care, stay safe, and we'll see you then. Bye.